Alright, good morning everybody. Glad you're here. Night Owl, Jason, Mr. Hooligan, Miko Wolf, Ronald Williams. Good morning everybody. Hope that you can hear now. I did have the microphone on mute for just a minute. Still trying to finish up some stuff. I know I said it was going to be a rekey video, but well, got some issues. Apparently I've already rekeyed all the cylinders except for one that I need, and it is currently not giving itself up. The AL 53 lever that I have on the main door to the house, being the side door, I just spent probably 10-15 minutes trying to remove the lever using the little pokey tool, had the key in it correctly and all that good stuff, and the little retention thingy would not spring in. So apparently that's going to be kind of a project. But anyway, I was going to free up another cylinder, the one that's on the D series lever in here. And in fact, I might just replace that D series lever if I can figure out the correct tailpiece to use for it, which we might try to do today. Trying to think of what I want to do exactly. The tailpiece is too long for it, and so if you're not familiar with it, whenever the tailpiece is too long on the little lock cylinder, it won't let you push the little button in to turn it. But anyway, so we'll look at that here in a second. Let me see who else is here. Good morning, Starry Lock. Ronald William, Dynamite works best. Yeah, you know, my joke at the office whenever somebody has an IT problem is, well, not really my joke. I always just let everybody know that I do have a hammer in the car. They're free to use it whenever their computer is not working. Whatever happens after that, you know, it's not on me. But anyway, hope everybody's had a great week this week. It's a nice kind of dreary day today. I enjoy dreary days, and we're getting the leftovers of Hurricane Laura. So, of course, thoughts and prayers to everybody down in Louisiana, Texas, all the way up to Mississippi, towards Arkansas. You know, hope that I know there have been some fatalities, and I know there's a lot of damage down there, and I know we still don't know the extent of everything yet, but you know, I know that there are a few people in the log sport community kind of close to that area, so I'm hoping that, you know, hoping we hear from them and that everything's okay. Yeah, Jason, it sure did miss y'all, and it missed, surprisingly, I'm surprised it missed New Orleans. Really, I mean, I know they got probably some flooding and rain and some wind damage, but for the most part it missed New Orleans, and that would have been bad. I mean, the whole thing was bad anyway, but that would have been really, really bad. And yeah, I don't know, North Carolina, we got one early in the season along the coast, but it didn't do too much horrible damage. I don't know, we'll see what happens. There's still, you know, this is now the busy season, and we've been busy all season. Yeah, 2020 does just kind of suck in a lot of ways. But good news is that I've heard through the grapevine, here in North Carolina anyway, as far as the coronavirus goes, we're supposed to be going back to phase 3, which is going to be the almost normal stage of everything. And the numbers are kind of, they're coming down, and everything's looking good. People are really needing and wanting to get back to work. School has started in person in a lot of places. They have had to shut down some schools for in-person learning, but not like a system-wide. Down in Charlotte, of course, they've stayed remote so far, but hopefully we'll get everything open and can finally start to get back to some sort of normalcy. But good morning, Brian. Glad you're here. Yeah, Jason. Yeah, the biggest thing about phase 3 is that here in North Carolina, at least, the phase 3 will mean that certain things aren't enforced on a state level, and the bigger thing is that a lot of businesses that have been forced to stay closed will get to reopen now, which of course is places like your bars, and which I know bars aren't essential, but they're a business, and they're a small business for somebody. So those are people who have not had income since this whole thing started, and unfortunately a lot of places like that, a lot of restaurants have already just called it quits and said, hey, we're not going to be able to go on. So I'm glad that the ones who can still open back up will be able to, because I'm a big supporter of small business, and that'll be good to let people get back to work. But anyway, yeah, so like I said, today I was going to rekey, and the reason is I got me another one of these Schlage B60 deadbolt. So see, this one, either the packaging has fallen apart or it has been used and returned, which I believe that might be the case. Let me swing the camera around and you can see what I just saw. Hang on just a moment, please. There we go. And charging cable is in the way. Alright. My magic arm does not want to cooperate this morning. I think my magic arm has arthritis in it. So this is what I just got. The thumb turn, the bolt and cylinder itself, and the keys. No strike plates, no mounting hardware, no nothing like that. So definitely did not get everything I needed. Fortunately, I have, screws and stuff, but, there's not even any through bolts here. Interesting. Might just take this back to Lowe's Hardware. Because there really should be at least some through bolts. Just check and make sure everything works. Yeah, still works. Like I said, I think I've got some 3 bolts. Should be able to make these work. Yeah, no, I think so. Yeah, no, these are too small. I do have some through bolts on the old one that should be that same diameter. It's Schlage as well. That is very disappointing, though. Very disappointing. I might have to take this back just to, yeah, just because I want to make sure that I've got everything. Yeah, the keys are right, so I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I take it back just to get the screws or use what I have? Because there won't be another trip back to Lowe's until tomorrow morning. Of course, for $38, including tax, you know, that, yeah. It is kind of scratched up on the front, too. Don't know if y'all can see that or not. But like right there, right around there, it's definitely been scratched up just a bit. And then right here, you can see little scratch marks right where the key would be put in. Yeah. I don't know. What do you guys think? Keep it and make do or take it back? I hate taking stuff back. I really do. But let's see. Yeah. I think I will package this one up and take it back. Huh. It's kind of disappointing. Oh well. Well, we didn't get to see that. I was going to swap it out for, of course, for my regular Everest cylinders that I use. Alrighty. I really do like the B60. You know, I've got it on the main entry door, but anyway, yeah, I think I will take it back tomorrow. I've still got the receipt, of course, so I will return it to them and get one that has screws in it. I doubt they sell a whole ton of these at my Lowe's that I go to, but you know. Oh well, we'll see. Alrighty, so that was a short adventure. Let's see. Yeah, take it back. Yep. Good morning, Rune. Glad you're here. Let's see. So, I guess let's shift the camera again. Those who are adverse to motion sickness, look away. I really do need to clean the shop up one day too. Let's see. Y'all see that? Let's get the door over here. No, I've still not fixed the front porch on the shop, so and see, that is something I could not accomplish on the AL series inside that I was going to do. That thing's in there tight. Go. Alrighty, let's see if we can't figure out the correct tailpiece for that. That's a little bit long. It's not rounded off there, so let's go back over here. Got the overhead set up in the way. Don't move that easily enough. Yeah, Ren. Yeah, I don't know why the notifications don't go out. Jeff Moss and I were talking the other day how they don't send email notifications for YouTube anymore, like subscriber stuff or announcements or lives or whatever. But no, I don't know. Let's see. Dig into my bag of Schlage stuff. Oh, and Rune, the door I don't really have to worry about because if anybody can stand on the porch long enough to pick the lock, then more power to them, because that porch is still rotted out and broken. I've not been able to repair it and replace it. See, I know that the tailpiece needs to be a little shorter than what I've got. Probably rounded over will help too. So are these the same? Kind of. And those are the same length. This one's a little bit shorter.
If y'all see the correct tailpiece I need in there, feel free to point it out. Let's see, how long is that compared? Okay, so that's a little bit shorter than these. So that one's out. I wonder if it doesn't need the pointed one. Let's go with one of these shorter ones here. I forgot to show y'all what the button does, or more specifically does not do, on that D-series lever. Yeah, and I know I'm trying the short one. Oh, thank you, Rune. Appreciate that. Yeah, yesterday was 7 years old for the big kitty, the oldest kitty, Socks. She turned the big 7 yesterday, and we didn't get any kitty birthday cake, but they're getting some canned food today, which they don't normally get, so it'll be a treat. Alrighty, let's see here. And don't tell me I put that on the wrong way. Of course I put it on the wrong way. Sorry about all the camera jiggling, guys. Alright, there we go. You know, if anything, if this one's too short, which I think is if I remember correctly, because it's been so long since I've messed with this thing, honestly. I think the shorter ones were not long enough. So if anything, I can take one of the longer ones and grind it down. I don't know if I'll do that today. If anything, I'll just throw a regular Schlage core in there and then lock it from the inside. I mean, the deadbolt's what holds that door anyway, so not too horribly worried about it, except that I would like to put let's see. Yes, laid back day when flip-flops are involved. And Jason, I'm glad to know it's not just a rookie mistake. Anyway, what was I saying? Anyway, yeah, they're going to celebrate. The kitties are going to celebrate later on. that. There is that. That might be an issue. That's right, I was having an issue with this guy not popping out. Okay, let's look at the comments. See, okay. Push the cylinder in, turn the key, then punch the handle over the catch. Well, of course, when you listen to an expert, it works. However, a little thumb turn inside is not popping out. Creating an always locked on the outside situation. There we go. So what could be causing that, y'all? Let's see. Just doing that by itself, lifting up, doesn't do anything. Applying pressure, downward pressure to the outside, or upward pressure. There we go. Turning the key and then jerking that up. What do y'all think? Let's check the comments. Yeah, Jason. A forced storeroom function. Is that a sign of a bad locking mechanism, or is that something that I can fix? Or perhaps I tried to fix it, didn't realize I was fixing it, and then fixed something that wasn't broken. Not sure. That's why I haven't pulled this thing off of here. I remember that now. It wasn't just the tailpiece. Seems like I did some experimenting. See, the key will only turn clockwise in the outside. Will not turn counterclockwise at all. I don't know if that's a symptom of something. I mean, otherwise it works fine. It's just There you go. Got to give it some force. Pulling the lever upwards. Is that a sign of something I've done? Take the exterior back off and see if it pops out. Okay. Let's see. Take the exterior off. Turn the key, push in. Alrighty. So there's that. Alright, pushed in. And again, the same thing. Good sharp jerk upwards and it'll pop out. Sharp jerk downwards and it'll pop out. Regular, no, neither way. So what do y'all experts think? Because I would really like to put this on the main door of the house, just right over there. But, you know, I don't want it to become a storeroom function lock when I don't want it to be. You know, if anywhere I would have a storeroom function lock on this door, but on the main door of the house, no, not so much. Anyway, what do y'all think I should do? Okay. Screws too tight. Alrighty. I know how to fix that. Where's my pokey tool? There we go. Unlock position. Inside knob. Let's get the camera around over here. Pull that off. You're talking about those screws right there, Jason? The through bolts. You know, Rune, if any of that quality European stuff is available at yard sale prices with free shipping, I will gladly import it. Alright, so there, I loosen those screws and it acts. Nah, doesn't even really act like it wants to come out. I think I need to, sorry about the camera, guys. There. I just loosened the through bolt screws, but they were actually already kind of loose. Think I need to loosen the castle nuts? Let's see here. Alright. Well, it's, Jason, I don't remember if this one has the interior screws or not, but I'm about to find out. I don't think it does. Let's get. All right. Nope, no interior screws through here. Let's look at the comments real quick. Yeah, Jason, I've got a Schlage latch for it. And pardon the bouncy cam and the fingers in the way. Get in here and look if it will focus. And you could be right that it's misaligned. Might need to just do what you had talked about in your video the other day and leave the through bolts out. Yeah. I don't know if the alignment's doing it though. Put you guys back here in the tripod. Read the comments. Okay, something in the chassis. That's what I was afraid of. So I guess the question is, yeah, that's the back of my house. I guess the question is, what do I do with it? I mean, it's working perfectly fine as far as what I need it to do right this instant, which is keep the door to the shop closed. It's not imperative that I put it on the door to the house, because it has a perfectly functioning, other than the fact I can't get the cylinder out of it, AL lock on there. Which that lock, I think I'm probably going to have to disassemble to get the cylinder out of it. Just take it all the way off, loosen it up or something. I don't know. Let's see. Yes, the doodad is wonky dabbled for sure. Bit of lube on the interior spindle. I don't know. It's pretty lubed up actually. I mean, it couldn't hurt. I'll try it. That was the one that I took apart, and I had so much trouble with it because I didn't have the little these bits. I just had it mounted in my testing jig, and I hadn't put these bits in, which go between the lever and everything, for those of you who don't know. And then finally I put that on there, and I didn't have the floppy lever syndrome anymore. But now it's stuck and it won't pop out. Alright. Yeah. Hey, Jason. Alright. Glad you stopped by. Thank you. I will join in for yours while I am doing the locks on the front door. Well, I guess I won't be doing that since I didn't get all my parts from Schlage today. So I guess I'll just be messing with this thing out here, and yeah. But anyway, yeah, I'll stop by for a while anyway. Try with graphite. I like that. Good morning, Lowell and Don. Appreciate y'all showing up. Let's see. Don, send it to Jason. Yeah. Yeah, I could do that. I don't know. But then how would I learn how to do it myself? You know? Anyway, so this thing is not gone at all according to plan. But we've had fun doing it. I've been on, for 45 minutes now. I started late today. I guess I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. Just because ain't nothing working today. And I'm going to go in here and make some food to eat. I actually haven't eaten yet today, so that might be part of the reasoning. I definitely want to make sure that I eat before I start taking that thing apart, because I remember taking that thing apart before. And I've got this guy, just a regular A-series knob. I might just throw in there for the time being. I'm not worried about the keys. Because again, I don't come in and out that door out here to the shop. You can't. If, like I was saying earlier, if anybody took the time to stand there to try to pick the lock to come in, then they probably only weigh about, 27 pounds, because that's about all that the wood that's left on that porch will support. So it would literally have to be a cat burglar to come in here. Yeah. So yeah, Don, I'm sure Jason does, and he does. But anyway, folks, even though nothing went right, even though I said rekeying and I've not rekeyed anything. I even had my pinning kit, my follower and tweezers and plug holder and all that good stuff ready to go, and couldn't get the damn cylinder out of the other lock, and couldn't get this lock to cooperate. And so what I'll wind up doing is spending my time taking apart the AL series on the side door so I can get the correctly keyed cylinder in there, and then yeah, I'll probably put the other AL lever that I have on the front door today as well. You know, the front door, I use it in the evenings because I like to go sit on the front porch. But other than that, I don't go in and out the front door. Everything goes in through the side door. So anyway, I guess that's what I'll be doing while I've got Jason's live playing, and while I have food in the oven. I'm not sure what, can't remember what the name of it is that can't remember that. I think it was my mind has left me, y'all. I'm telling you, these long hour weeks are starting to wear on me. We have the Labor Day holiday, not this coming Monday, but the next. So I'll get a 3-day weekend, and I need it. I don't need the loss of money, but I do need the weekend. Because right now I'm putting in 49 hours a week, not counting commute time, which I don't get paid for commute time because I have a take-home car. And but if you added the commute time, that would be roughly about another 8.5, 9 hours a week on top of 49 hours of actual work. I don't know about actual work. I'm there. I'm on the clock. Got a pretty good job right now. Pretty good assignment. I can't argue with it. Can't whine about anything. Because then I really would have to work for a living again. I don't want to do that right now. But anyway. Let's see. Lick, then sanitize the butt. Night Owl, shouldn't that be sanitize, lick, and then sanitize again? I'm just gonna stop right there. Again, I've not had anything to eat today, so my brain is going in all different directions. Mainly the direction that the water is running down the street, but anyway, let's see. Yeah. Don, you're a very funny man. The only reason why I bought that Schlage today is because I paid a bunch of bills yesterday and had money left over. And I said, hey, I've got enough money that I can finally replace the deadbolt on the front door, which the deadbolt on the front door is just what used to be on the back door, which is an old Schlage 160 lock that Jeff Moss sent me, and I had to sort of cannibalize from other parts and swap it out and put it together and blah blah blah, and yeah. I'm still gonna have to adjust the strike on that too. Probably wind up making a good video out of it tomorrow. The tricky part about doing that door is there's no way to close off the living room from the rest of the house, so I have to watch for the kitty cats trying to run out the door. They're not allowed outside. Socks and Aloysius both are adventuresome enough that they would probably try. The other two would look and then run once they realized the door was open. They would run back inside the house. But anyway, so alrighty guys, I'm gonna go ahead and jump off of here so I can go get something to eat and figure out which project I want to start on first. Probably removing that from the door and then just throwing something in there in its place for the time being, and then going inside to take apart the one that is on the side door to get the cylinder swapped out. So anyway, all right, I've wasted 53 minutes of great internet time right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. Everybody who stopped by, thank you. Don, Night Owl, Rune, Nico, Brian, good to see you. Lowell, everybody else who's here. Says I had like 10 concurrent viewers. Mr. Hooligan, thank you, sir. Trying to see who else I've missed. Ronald Williams, Starry Lock, thank you guys. And I will see y'all over at Jason's chat. But anyway, thanks everybody. And you know, if there's anything you ever want to see me do in a video, just let me know as always, and I will try to make it happen. Especially, and I know I say this all the time, but with the 3-day weekend coming up that I have, one day is going to be cooking, and I'm going to make some barbecue. I will try to share clips of that throughout the day as I go, because I know y'all have wanted to see some cooking, and the way that we cook barbecue down here is a little bit different than the way they cook it elsewhere in the world, elsewhere in this country. So I will be glad to share that with you as it goes along. It's kind of an all-day process, but it's very fun. And as far as locks, I hope to be back out here a little bit more, just to try to do a little bit more. But anyway, yeah, live cooking with Tim. I don't know if it'll be exactly live, Rune, but it'll be close to it. I'll at least promise that, because I don't know how I could do a live stream, like have one live stream video and come back several hours between parts and then not have that live stream take up like the full 9.5, 10 hours that it takes to cook. So I'll probably just do little clips. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do. Anyway, alright, I'm out of here, guys. Have a great weekend. Stay safe. Wash your hands. Wear a mask when you have to. Support your small businesses. And, you know, just be healthy. Don't let all this mess get you down. You know, things will change. Things will change. Got to keep a positive attitude. Stay away from positive people, though, but in the testing clinical sense, not the generally used sense. So anyway, folks, have a great one. We'll see y'all next weekend. Hopefully next